Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Aven Colony. Let's see now, we're still trying to deal with our nanite shortage. These are all working at full speed. Maybe it's time to expand into Kaiko Sludge. I mean, we have researched it. And we also should probably get a chemical plant operational, so you can start making fun chemicals. Fun chemicals. So let's see, I want to check the parks again. You say that this improves air quality. Slight increase in air quality. You don't say that on this, do you? Entertainment and crowding. So the mini park does not provide an oxygen generation. Okay. Otherwise we could have had like a row of tiny parks here. I don't really feel like building huge parks here in order to improve the air quality. Would rather want to use the generators for that. Okay, fair enough. Water pumps. Yeah, we're gonna cross here, I think, and build the structures on either side. We'll build 2 water pumps here. Might have to build the condensers on this particular map. Wait a second. Can also split water to generate oxygen, improving air quality. I want to try these buildings. I'm kind of curious now. I want to build one of them and just see what it actually does. Because I never built them before. I always assumed that this was basically an inferior water pump. But there seems to be more to it than that. Drone hubs. We need to figure out where to connect the next one of those. Oh yeah, I was gonna connect. How do we do this? Never mind, we have one right there, so we don't need one. Why'd I build that? It's gonna lead to a bit of a misalignment of buildings here. Unless I tear down these water pumps and do a crossroads there instead. It's gonna be lead to misalignment over there. Nah, that doesn't matter. Ain't gonna be quite what I wanted anyway. And let's build that. Can I build these last 2? Okay, good. Now we need to look at the actual things we need to grow here. Need me foods. Need more Cori spores. Well, they can grow pretty much everywhere, who cares? Kelko spores, on the other hand, cannot grow everywhere. And we need quite a few of them if we want to keep our nanite production going at full pace. 12.8 sounds good. 10.2, 12 point, that's fine. We should have enough Intari for now. I want one more Xenosage at the very least. Well, that seems to be the best option. And now we need to wait for nanites. And one more Groji. Or Quarry. And that can be right there. Perfect. Now all these buildings are going to take a hell of a lot of people to man. So now we get to see whether or not this thing here works the way I hope it does. We should see a ton of hover cars transporting people up here to work. Air quality, that's fine. Where? Oh yeah, the sodium generator, of course. That too kind of tears down air quality. Okay, so this structure here. Atmospheric condenser. Okay, so... Oh, as much as an intake fan. Interesting. Let's switch this around. I want to see just how good. Plus 12. Wish I'd known that before. So basically you're telling me, well, an air filter takes 5 people to work and produces 28.8. This one takes 3 people to work and produces 12. And what if I upgrade it? This is an experimentation. That's all it is. 16. Okay, so the regular air filter is pretty much, or the upgraded air filter is still twice as efficient. I was wondering to see if you had a way to basically make do with fewer people. That's what I was after here. And I assume then that it's not going to be as efficient as a proper water pump anyway. Well, depending on where the water pump is located, of course. 14, 19, 14. That's actually pretty good, though. Yeah, these are quite a bit better at producing water than I thought. 13.8 water for 3 workers compared to even these quote-unquote good ones. 4 workers, 19. I don't know. Interesting though, and especially since you can switch it between water and air, but I'm gonna recycle it. It is an interesting option. Not one we're gonna stick with though. I do want an air filter. There, I think. And insufficient housing again. Already. Let's try to fix that. We are also running out of storage space, so another departure could be necessary. At least one. Still have stuff to research. It is time, I think, to consider the... Alright, the chemical plant. I completely forgot. Chemicals. A good hospital. So, do people actually get to their works? Get to their jobs? Yeah, 0% unemployment. So I assume they do use this hover car thing to get to and from work. Or do they walk? I'm wondering about this because as far as I know, the hover car was an addition to the game. So it wasn't in the base game initially, or rather initial release. And that makes me wonder, did they teach the commuters to actually use it? Or am I gonna get tons of complaints because the people have to walk vast distances?
Hey, Governor. What can I do?
Like this guy, who walks there instead of taking a hover car.
Hi, boss.
You actually work there. Okay, fair enough.
Happy to be part of your colony. Hi, Governor. What can I do for you?
Lives in outpost. Yeah, that makes sense.
At your service.
You, on the other hand, live in the habitat and still chose to walk all the way here. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about this.
Good news. Your citizens seem happy with your performance, and I think you have a good
Yeah, they have to
chance
walk too far for the job. Yeah. It looks like they don't understand that at all, sadly. Yeah, morale contribution minus 30. Commute. Yikes. So what do I want to make in terms of chemicals? This one reduces health. Who cares about their health? Increases crime, we don't want that. This reduces crime, we do want that. Provided we can make the things. Syrup we can't make. Lowers productivity, we don't want that. Chemical sludge we definitely need. Though we might do that in a separate plant afterwards. Earthquake. Happiness at a significant cost to health. We don't like our people, so that's fine. They don't need to be healthy in order to vote. They just need to be happy.
I think you're on track to win this referendum. But here's the feedback I've compiled from the citizens.
So yeah, commute. I do wonder how to improve this. Because I've never quite understood the distance they've imagined themselves for the hovercar stations. But as in how far apart they want them to be in order to operate efficiently. I assume that they were going to be for very long distances, which is what I've used here. But they don't seem to actually use them nearly as much. Oh, here we can see it actually. Where they use this connection. And then this is connected to there. Okay, fair enough. And a lot of people are going to this hovercar station to head up there. That makes sense. Okay, so they are using it. Not so much over here though. Okay, fair enough. It is being used. So, let's see. Right, we're not gonna have construction range all the way over here. Yeah, that seems fine. Build there, and we'll connect up to the other things here. Thing is, if I build multiple hovercar stations down here, this one will no longer connect up to this one. At least that's my imagination. It will connect to the closer station rather than the more distant one. So if I build another one on this side, I might just shoot myself in the foot. Well, we'll find out. And I can't manually connect them. It'll automatically connect to 5 other stations. That's the problem. It'll always connect to 5... Well, it will have a maximum range, I know this. But... I mean, going from there to here, that's not really a good route. But you can see it connects it that way. But that's not a good route. I want these to be for a long distance. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to place too many of these. If I build like 4 hovercar stations near the central station there, I'm not sure if they're actually going to be effective. If I build like 1 in each corner here, they're going to connect to each other, but none of them are going to connect out to this one. But still, let's try. I want to put one here as an experiment. I want to see, will people go into a hovercar here and transport all the way up here? This one should still remain connected to the other one. Yeah, it's still connected. So that's fine. Toxic gas isn't gonna hurt us. Okay, so this one is being used. Fair enough then, we'll keep it. Yeah, toxic gas. Boo! Of course that area is blocked. I can't pump. Dang it! No, it's not blocked. Never mind. Just that I lacked a drone. We'll deal with that. Are we doing research? It's probably time to save up for a expeditionary force. Once I can connect all this whole area. Need some expeditions going. Get all the good stuffs. Air quality sucks, yes I know. Trying to deal with that as well as everything else. This first though, and... No, geothermal. Let's plant the geothermal. Pick this thing up. I mean nanites. We want nanites. Is this one within range yet? It is not. Okay, fair enough. Air quality, you're complaining about the air. Need a skyscraper. That's less than ideal. Then again, I was gonna build some parks. And try to deal with it that way. Another skyscraper down that corner. So build a park here. Yeah, air quality. I'm trying to deal with it. Oh, it's still spewing out cars here, so... Let's have a look at the commute. Kind of confused now. There's no line between this and the other one. There is a line between these two. From this commute to this one. Which, it's really strange. Why the hell would people go there? We should know exactly how to interpret this. Oh well, I'm gonna test this though. I want to see how this commute thing. I want to see how these hovercar stations actually work. So I'm gonna build 2 more on either corner here if I could. There, I guess.
Good news. Your citizens seem happy with your performance, and I think you have a good chance to win this referendum.
So again, the thing here is to see who connects to this one. And if we're gonna get all the workers we need up here. Because there aren't any habitats here, there are just 2 outposts. Which are fully... yeah, full of people. But everybody else has to use the hovercar station in order to get there. They have to drive to work. It has 4 routes, so it's connected to all 4 of these lower stations. It's not connected to the one out there. It's too distant. Plague spores. Oh, we don't have a... Oh, no. We built a new geothermal, but there's no cannon nearby. Oops. Oh noes. Well, one there, and lightning tower as well. This area is covered. That's covered. That's fine. Need a plasma turret around here. We're building one there, that's fine then. Yeah, we're okay on plasma turrets, I think. Yeah, I know plague spores. And all kinds of fun things, and air quality and everything. Still cool. I did build the darn thing there, didn't I? Yes, I did. Didn't I build an air filter down here as well? Thought I did. Oops. I think I'm gonna have to build that expedition center before I run out of nanites again. Ships and vehicles, expedition center. There we go. And now we're complaining about insufficient housing. When it rains, it pours. We wanted a little fountain. Wanted to make a pretty city, but apparently the game disagrees. It wants me to build habitats everywhere scattered around, rather than building a central housing area. It's kind of hoping that the hover cars would counteract it. But apparently that's not the case. I mean, they are using the hover cars. You can definitely see that. But I don't think they're using them frequently enough to counteract the commute penalty like this. Again, I can quickly solve this by just putting a house up there. That's all I need to do. But then those people won't get access to services. At least I think they wouldn't, so let's have a look. If I can find some people. You live in a habitat, so you live down there. How happy are you? I need to know. Yeah, you hate the commute. Minus 56. So the fact that you get some entertainment is nowhere near enough to counteract the fact that you need to drive a long way to work. They dislike walking through non-tunnel buildings. That's fine. But yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna be very bad for our commute. That's basically what we're getting here. It looks fancy. But the truth is, the hover cars simply cannot be used for long-range transport. No, at least not in the... It can be used as an equalizer. But you still need to dot the landscape with habitats near where people work, otherwise you get that huge commute penalty. Even though they can walk to this as they do and then travel by hover car, but they don't like having to do that. Quite clearly. They really don't like having to do that. That might also be the case actually. They're complaining because they have to walk, they're using the tunnels. They're walking through the buildings? No, that can't be it. Are they really that stupid? Are they not walking here at all? Come on, people, I need to see that you're actually using the tunnels. Okay, you're using the tunnel, you're smart. But you live in the outpost. And you You live in the skyscraper, you walked out from this and you're walking to work in the mine. So you're using that at least. Okay, fair enough. You are working in the greenhouse and you're using the tube. Good. Okay, never mind. They do use the tunnels, so that's not the problem. The problem is simply that they have to go a very long way, even with the hover cars. Ah well. Yeah, you finished all the options. We need to upgrade you in order to get more, so that's fine. And we'll get started with the expeditions. And I think we'll also have to build a small habitat area up here after all. Otherwise they're gonna just complain. I might build one out here actually. And build another hovercar station. Is that a mine? No. Yeah, I think I will. Another little habitat area here. Prettify it a little bit. Build another hovercar and connect it to the main colony. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. For now though, it is time for a break. Thank you for watching.